saying what the plan for tonight is, we're going to do case ones. What we're going to do is we're going to do hookup passes. We're not really going to practice the marshal as much as we're just going to practice going round and round and round the carrier, practicing the case one, getting used to the sight pattern and flying the ball again, and potentially any changes. So we'll all start on the deck, all take off, all go up into the marshal, and then from there we'll just individually fly it, come down, do hookup passes over and over a few times. Then we'll all do a hook down pass and land, just because it'll be more awkward if each individual's trying to take off as other people are trying to land, just given the deck crew. It also means we can bang out significantly more passes. Towards the latter half, I'm going to sit on the LSO platform and just watch to kind of see where we're at. But that's the plan for tonight, is just to practice the case one pattern. Not so much getting to the pattern, not so much the marshal, just the actual pass. So what we'll do is we'll take off and we'll get up into the marshal, and then from there we will do bolter patterns. And then if you want to leave the bolter pattern and push out to an initial, you can do that. Whatever you're personally feeling. So that's the plan for tonight. The plan for Friday is much of the same. But the guys who are here tonight, which is the majority of everyone, we will do much more of the marshal involvement to make sure everyone's comms is good for getting in and out for the departure. We'll do the departure. We will do the arrival comms as well. Just make sure you remember what you're doing there, and make sure we practice the marshal a few times, and mainly just practice case once again on Friday. Saturday's plan, we are going to be doing JDAMs. We'll take off from the boat and we'll land at the boat, but we're going to be practicing JDAMs and T-Pod, since there's quite a few changes to both of those this patch. That's the plan for Saturday. And then next week, my plan is to assess kind of where we're at. If our case ones are banging, we don't really need to mess with them, then I'll just let you do personal prep. If not, though, what we'll do is we'll do some more. But if it's fine, we'll do case threes next week.
All right.
And then that Saturday will be the trial run CQ. And the week following that, my idea is we'll just work on what anyone needs to work on. So it'll be case ones if people need case ones. It'll be case threes if people need case threes. If not, we'll maybe do something different. But the Friday will probably be case one practice, just for the CQ the following day.
Sounds good.
Following CQ, I suspect we're going to deploy pretty quick after that. So we will need to make sure we're spun up with respect to JDAMs, because a few things have changed. We now have auto drop, so the same as like the GBU 12, in the sense you get the actual fall line, etc. There's a few symbology changes to the the targeting pod. You get range, you get the fall line, all that kind of stuff on the targeting pod. So there's a few minor changes. In addition, in 2 weeks' time, which will be prior to CQ, we will also supposedly be getting some other functionality like air-to-air air-to-air T-pod, so we'll make sure we know how to use that, as well as SLAM. So there's the things I want to make sure we've got worked out prior to deployment. So case recoveries, making sure we're all squared away on JDAMs, and SLAM if we have those.
We use the AI tonight, or we're just gonna do it ourselves?
Say that again for me, man.
The AI comms tonight, we're just gonna talk amongst ourselves.
I think we'll talk amongst ourselves. My thinking for that is that's how CQ is going to be done. So I don't think the AI comms are pretty spotty, it seems, when there's multiple people around in the pattern. And it seems we don't need them at all, because as soon as the plane recognizes you're on final, it seems to, it gives you the, the no grade, no comms thing. But what it does do is it moves the people out of the way. Like all the AI that are standing on the deck move.
The AI moves regardless, but no one's on deck taxiing around. They won't be in the cat location. They moved off to the the safe zones.
Perfect. Okay, that's ideal.
Yeah, it looks like anyone's coming into land as well.
Perfect. Okay, I'm going to get set up and jump in. I think I'll be back in just 1 minute. We're going to be on part 2. I'm also getting pretty low frames on the carrier, so I might need to mess with my own settings. But I don't really want to do that because everything else is really good. We'll see. I don't really want to mess with my frames or mess with my settings just for the carrier. Like drop graphics and stuff.
One at the initial.
Launching Captain.
So it looks like the initial problem that I found is still in effect.
And what's that problem?
After taking off, everything worked fine during takeoff. After landing, none of the ground crew recognized that you exist anymore. They will not hook you. They will not marshal. Will not hook up to the catapult.
Did you use the comms to say request departure?
Unable. All I have is request startup.
Yeah, I do that.
I wasn't having that problem earlier. Let's see when I land.
I had that problem in single player, and none of the ground crew was in cat positions until someone on the deck started after startup had moved.
Okay. All right. So I'd like for everyone to, if you're on the deck, that's cool. Just wait there. If you're in the air, just go ahead and get into the marshal. Just allow everybody to go off the deck before we start.
I'm already on my downwind.
Trying to get my Oculus to work, right?
Request rearming. Copy.
All right, I'll take Angels 2, Marshal.
Refueling complete.
It looks like somebody dropped a can of black paint on my helmet.
Yeah, the helmets are all fucked up right now.
A new model or a new thing for them.
They put a new texture in, and it's rotated the wrong way.
It's a bank.
Upside now you can get a custom visor color.
You could before too.
Yeah, you could.
Rearming complete.
All right, for 100 ball, 8.6.
Ignore that buzz. That's just me throwing attendant.
Perfect. Thank you.
Floated.
All right. So anyone who's on the deck, go ahead and take off and get marshal. Anyone who's, because I'm delayed to start.
Delayed to start.
How are you delayed to start?
I let him go.
we had this problem before. It's to do with our understanding is to do with
Wheel chocks.
when someone's taxiing on deck.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Hang on, I'm gonna have to do a full, like a runway takeoff.
Just get a new jet.
If I fail, I will, but it'll only take a second.
Are you fixing to take off right now?
Yes, please don't taxi.
I'm still just trying to get the game to work.
Spawned in now. So yeah, when someone's like on deck, if it counts as foul deck, you can't spawn, as far as I can see.
You're folded. Oh, there they go.
So also don't make sure your fuel state is decent enough that you can do multiple passes.
Established Angels 2.
Ball 8.4.
Yeah, just wait for everyone to look off, man.
Request startup.
All right, doing hookup then.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm way high anyways. All my cues are way off.
Yeah, I thought that in my first pass too. Like I flew my normal pattern, and the iFloss thing was like said it was low the whole way.
What's the BRC?
127 ish.
So the last carrier we were coming down at a 3%, 3-degree glide slope, but now it feels like we're coming down at like a 5.
I'm gonna have to reboot my computer because game's working. I can move my head with Oculus and it shows on the screen, but the actual Oculus is just showing those 3 rotating. So I'll be back.
.407 established Angels 3.
All right, who's on deck?
Stuka, Hawes, and myself.
Do we have anybody else spawning in?
Well, so well, but he's just restarting.
All right, we'll be a minute. Okay, you have to go to ground crew and request launch for the deck crew to recognize you.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Angel, Marshall, and Angels.
Currently 2 and 3 are taken.
All right, I'm gonna head up to Angels 5.
I'll take 6.
I'll take 7. Looks fucking cool though. I'll say that.
Hey, Lee, just go up to Angels 5, and I'll just follow you up, and I'll go off your wing.
I'll go 6. I think Hawes is at 7. Or yeah, I'll go 6.
Okay. I was gonna take 5, so and I'm right next to you on the cat.
Wasn't Hawes taking 5?
I was
Or-
on 6. It's fine. I can go to 5.
Okay, I'll go 5. You go 6. That's fine.
All right, Lee, I'll follow you up. Let me know when you're ready to go.
Will do.
I wonder if I salute before I run up, will it still launch me?
Probably.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah, because I tried to salute with engines. No dice.
So, and then when you run up to 100%, then they'll start their process.
All right. I am saluting in 3, 2, 1. Saluting. Flying outbound, 300 knots, 500 feet, 125.
I'm with you.
All right, bringing it up 10 degrees for 5,000. Ah, fuck, this can take forever. Let's just go like 20 degrees up.
Start my downwind leg. Guess I'll do one more spin and then go to the initial.
Yeah, whoever's at 2 is good to go.
All right, I just got to the downwind legs.
Oh, retarded. You hear 6 one time, and all of a sudden you're going to 6. Down to 5. You still with me? Kind of done something retarded there.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, coming around.
Got a little stutter there.
I'll be commencing in about 1 minute.
Copy that. So you're going to have the airspace to yourself, more or less, until we start doing the bolter. Just remember, you're looking for, I would say, at least like 14 seconds, 15 seconds spacing. I read 12, but I also heard the Fighter Pal podcast guy say it was 17 for the Hornet. So I don't know.
So just
Do what now?
Seconds of spacing between breaks.
Oh,
we're just doing hookup traps and then go right into the bolter, or go back into the.
It's your call. You can either go into the bolter, or alternatively, you can push back out down to initial, provided no one's there.
Yeah, that's probably a safer bet.
Whichever you want to practice. I would say make sure to do a few bolter patterns, though, just to get comfortable. All right, slowing down to 250.
All right, 404. Leaving the marshal.
All right. That's fine. So everyone can work their way down 1,000 feet now.
A firm.
Ooh, somebody was low.
Someone left. Remember, only descend at the top half, or sorry, at the bottom half of your loop. It's bottom half, right? I'm not spacing it.
So if the carrier's at 3 o'clock, you want to start descending at 9.
Yeah. All right, going down to 4.
I maybe could have been more shallow on my descent.
If you're single ship, it doesn't matter. Do what you want.
AIC won't actually call everybody to descend, right? Aren't we
Nope.
supposed to be?
No.
You're supposed to be paying attention. Whenever my understanding is the way. I mean, obviously the real Navy do it by just visuals, like they don't talk. It'll be a commence call, so Stanley would have said something like, 404 commencing.
404.
So when he says commence, it means everybody's on edge that, okay, I moved down 1,000 feet. Unless because at least for us, we won't have multiple people in at the same altitude block, right?
And the break.
So whoever's at 3 or whoever's at 2 now can go.
Yep, I'm approaching point 2.
What do you mean?
Point 2 of the Marshal.
All right, position 2. Okay.
So weird to not put my hook down. Just like I want to put it down.
Oh, we're doing hookup passes?
Yes. Otherwise, it just takes forever for everyone to launch again. It's better to do a few passes this way.
I got to put hook bypass on field. Fucks me up. That blinking AOA indexer.
Yeah. We won't just do hookup here. It's just so we can get quite a few done quickly.
.407 commence.
Oh, so the new Hornet with the new helmets, you can have writing on your helmet now. So if you guys want to think of something different, go ahead.
Buzzkill. Oh, sorry.
Who's that for?
Stuka.
I'm gonna write for Queen and Country on these.
That's random. It's awful English more than
Scottish, right?
Scottish, you know.
That's the fucking point, my guy.
I'm not like anti-monarchy, but I mean, it's pretty fucking divided here. Not necessarily pro either, though. It's a pretty like indifferent topic for me.
Who's in the flight of 2?
404, 100 ball, 8 point.
It's myself and Garcia. Whenever you're ready, so just grab Cat 1 and get on out. Push out 5 miles so you don't crash anyone, and then climb up to, I think... Oz, are you at Angel 4 just now?
Yeah, I'm just coming down to 4 right now.
Yeah, so get yourself up to what will probably be 4, but assume 5.
Trap through wire. Just kidding.
Yeah, they're all 5 wire, or all 3 wires here.
You're right, Hook. It is a little steeper descent that they want.
Yeah, if you roll out a 370, you're gonna be
You're too low.
right by it.
Yeah. Yep. Should roll out like at least 500. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I just made it right out of the bolter pattern just to go way downwind.
Yep. So just put yourself back in the top of the stack for now, just whilst everyone's still working their way down.
Sounds good. Who's got the highest, Marshall?
I got 4,000
I think it's-
right now.
Yep.
All right, proceeding to 5.
Someone at 2.
Yes.
Go.
So just messing.
I'm so fucking glad that Ollie Burke is in the game finally.
It's a cool ship for sure. It looks good. And also, Hazard Perry's been what? When did it get decommissioned?
What?
When did the Hazard Perry get decommissioned?
2012.
Was it later than that? Oh, I thought it was much earlier.
No. They're getting new FFG in 2030. That
Oh yeah, I
one's
saw
pretty
that.
cool. I bought it for you. Yeah, it's a good looking ship.
It's the Italian design
It's
one.
an Italian design, but the whole superstructure is redesigned.
Yeah, I think I saw a picture. The Italian one does not look that good, though. I'll say that.
This one does.
Initial.
Come down. Cheating a little bit.
I actually spent 8 days on the Arleigh Burke.
That's cool.
I was in Korea. Yeah, the McCampbell.
I managed to do my whole career without ever going on a fucking boat.
Yeah, I got 8 days on the McCampbell, and I have 27 on Korean ship. Or 22 on Korean ships.
Like one stretch, or is that?
No,
Spread
in,
Break.
they're 8-day rotations, 8
That's
and
not
7-day rotations. Yeah, 2 Korean destroyers and the Korean amphibious assault.
Or to the dimension.
Why does my freaking nose have to itch right now?
The nose knows.
And what's BRC?
126.
127.
2-6-ish.
127.
Carrier will report 126, but yeah.
It,
Does the ball pop up in VR?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. As soon as you roll
I
out,
hate it. I don't like it, to be honest. But
it's totally different than my normal sight picture. I'm
Yeah.
usually 3 degrees, and it's at least 5 degrees.
I'm on triple screen, so it's on my secondary screen.
You can click and drag it.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice. Because it is
Oh,
kind of obstructive.
I can never say I can't see the ball anymore.
that's true.
Same. Wait, how could you not see the ball? You get like super resolution.
I do now. I didn't before.
You'll never see the ball ever again either.
Angels 5 is a good martial altitude because your radar altimeter will just tell you if you drift below.
I'm gonna bid on a Oculus Rift here in about 45 minutes.
You got a bet? You say?
You can't buy one right now. Yeah,
You
got
buy them
bid on
second
one.
hand?
Oh, it's
Oh, eBay. I'm sure everybody's gouging the fuck out of people. And
Wow.
so it's $510.
It's the Rift
You guys
S,
know,
right?
I will give you my HTC Vive for free, just so you have something for.
All right, I'll take it.
it costs you gas to get to where Oak looks in Virginia.
I'll pay for shipping.
That's better than having to pay the market.
Only thing, I mean, the Vive is definitely not going to be close to what your thing's like, though. Just bear that in mind.
Yeah, the Vive is compared to what we're on now. The Vive is complete and utter shit. But at least it's something to hold you
If you don't win your bid,
if you don't win your bid.
Which I'm going to, so we'll see.
All right.
he's like, I'm going to. If it costs me $1,000.
401 commencing with 411.
That's my problem with eBay. I stay the fuck off it because I'm too competitive. And I'll be like, oh fuck you. I'm selling my house to buy that piece of rubber dog.
Forward to Hornet Ball. Wow, 10 point.
Is Navarro real quiet for anybody else?
No, I've got him on 200%, so he's okay for me.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I got him on 200, and yeah, whoever just said same is really low. Also, I have all you guys on 200.
Yeah, that was me that said same, and my mic was apparently under my.
Who's top of the stack right now?
I'm at Angels 5, but I'm not sure if anybody's at Angels 4.
Coming left.
I was the top. I'm at 2,000 just now.
Okay, so
Oh.
do we just taxi to Cat 1, or do we have to call it?
All right, I'm
Just kind
descending
of
to
one, you'll be good.
So nobody's at Angels 3?
No, I just
Alright,
moved from
descending.
3.
Descending to Angels 3.
I'm moving to 4.
Go 5.
Currently transitioning through 4,000.
I'm just going straight into the bolter. I'm not going to go around again.
All right.
Taxi into Cat 1.
Just takes too long.
I do want to practice hooking up a little bit more too, though. So, because just try to figure out the best way to save fuel on that.
So the way I'm thinking of doing it is you go to mill, you salute, and as he points, you go to burners, if you need burners for the takeoff.
That
So
was pretty much my plan.
Yeah. What I was doing was just go full mill, and once you start rolling, throw it in the burner.
I'd do that earlier just in case, because you're still accelerating down the cat shot, right? And it takes a couple seconds. So as he points, throw it burners. We'll just do an SOP with it, so everyone's the same. So if it fucks up, we know it was SOP, not individual. Need to come a bit more hook. I'll fix it on the backside here. It's been a fucking minute since I did this.
Established Angels 3.
Established Angels 4.
Rolling out hook.
Just had some homemade mac and cheese. While delicious, it's like a gut.
Gut bomb.
Don't tell my wife.
Coming back. 401, 4011 initial 3 miles.
We're on the wrong side of the deck, bud.
Are we?
Did he say
No, no.
4011?
Check your line. Check the BRC line.
Yeah, it's on the left. We're fine. I'm a little close, but I'm definitely going to pass on the right side.
410 commencing.
404, descending at Eagles 2.
I could just, I don't know, whatever. One's in the back.
Alright, what the fuck am I doing wrong? I'm hitting the request long.
You don't need to do that.
Yes.
You don't need to request launch.
So just drive up to the cat?
Yes.
Yep. Unless you landed and they're not in the launch position.
Well, I started taxiing before they were in the launch position.
If it's your first time on the deck, you just drive up there. You're good. You don't need to do any comms, nothing. Just drive up there.
He'll start signaling you, and then he'll tell you to put your wings, unfold your wings. It's pretty nice, actually, I think.
Yeah, I agree. What's Mike's gross weight on for landing again?
35.
Yeah, we're a little heavy. 36. Be fine.
I'm at 32. My first trip was probably a little heavy.
401 Hornet ball 10.0.
You are fucking heavy. You're 38,000 pounds, man.
Figured with the bolter, it wasn't that big a deal.
Pay attention to your descent angle. See if I'm not crazy.
I'm a little low, but I'm about 3 degrees.
All right, 404 commencing. I can't be bothered to go all
Well,
the way
one Hornet
around. I'm just
ball,
gonna spin it.
5.1.
Did you take off so already?
No, I just took a new airplane because they weren't doing jack.
Yeah, I had an issue with my launch bar earlier.
410 initial.
I literally did nothing and it fixed itself. So I'm not sure what the hell happened.
Just don't talk to them. Just drive up there.
Just don't look down in the eyes.
Right. Just sit behind the GBD, and they'll give you the wing fold signal. Do that, then they'll direct you in. In fact, they'll direct you in before they give you the wing fold, wing unfold. Like they'll tell you to steer if you need to, etc.
And they'll give you the signal to unfold, but then they won't wait for you to.
410 on the brake.
Who just went in the break?
410.
410.
You weren't paying attention to the pattern. You were just paying attention to your distance and direction, and not who's in front of you.
Womp womp. Yeah. Just be
Air boss
cognizant.
handles it.
No, that's pilot responsibility. Especially for us. It's responsibility to make sure there's spacing.
Four approaching initial.
407 commence.
410 Hornet Ball 9.8. 401. I don't know what the fuck there's. Long day, dude. Yeah, it's about 3-degree light slope ish. Maybe 3.5, 4.
And this feels steeper than I'm used to. Like,
Because it is.
Yeah, it is.
PRC 127, St. Louis, Charlotte. 402.
So the marshal's open at 2,000.
I'm at 2,000.
All right.
I think
1 Hornet Ball, 4.6.
I'm going to extend a little bit. Somebody just break it.
What I'll say BRC is?
127.
And the break.
I can speed up for you there, Stanley.
Oh, you're fine. I just
Okay.
extended a little bit.
Perfect.
All right, I'm going to do a hook down.
Yeah.
So Hawes.
What's up?
So when you do your break, you have to make sure no one's off to your right, or I mean, and if they are, you wait till they pass your 7 o'clock, and then you.
Roger that.
Didn't know if anyone told you that.
I should have looked.
It's all good. So we're practicing.
Yeah, I'm going to do full stop here too. Just do another look.
Also, the destroyer on the carrier's 9 o'clock is at 1.5.
410 established 3,000.
401 Hornet Ball 9.3.
I'm going to roll out at 500 feet. See if that's better.
450 looks like it's a good number. Between actually 400 to 450 looks like the sweet spot.
Yeah, I'm a little long in the groove anyway. So we're good.
Yeah, I'm about to pass you up, I think.
Fortune's commencing.
The trail
407
destroyer
initial.
is at exactly 1 mile.
404 Hornet Ball 5.6. Yeah, 330 feet. You're low at.
On a ball 4.2.
One in the break.
Green deck.
Descend to 2,000.
Well, that fly seems pretty accurate. Seems like you can fly it all the way down. It doesn't drop out at the end. At least it doesn't seem.
What the hell happened here? 401 Hornet Ball 8.9. I guess because I'm fast, but it felt like weird.
Who's done Cat 1?
That's 406.
He's still sorting out some shit. Oh my god.
Well, no, he's telling me to spool up, and I just went into burners for like a solid minute.
Did you salute?
No.
Yeah, you can do it by the menus or you can buy the key. Just
Yeah,
buy-
there's either a keybind or there is a. Sorry, exactly what Stanley said. There's a keybind or the comms menu.
Left control, left shift, and S, I think, is default.
All right, 406 airplane.
407, Hornet Ball, 8.2.
Or I gotta tell these guys to get them back on.
Break.
Oh yeah, you gotta go to the ground crew menu to get to get the ground crew to.
Request launch. For 100 ball, 3.8.
No, he's standing here, but he's not making any signals. Fuck.
Oh, that's a one wire.
Yeah, they're not. They requested a launch and they moved back, but they're not giving me any signals. Maybe I gotta go. Maybe I was too close already.
Your wings are still up.
401 Hornet Ball, 5.5.
Yeah, he didn't. He didn't even give me the taxi signal.
Up your wings, and then he'll probably start talking to you again, or not.
Go red.
Commencing.
Some gas.
Go through 100 bolts. Full stop line.
Let me get around here, Stanley.
Go ahead.
Who's at the top of the stack?
I don't know. I just commenced, so 2,000 will be the top, I think.
Yeah, they're not giving me any signals. What the hell? Well, shit.
Go to F10 and then request launch.
F10.
Or no, yeah, your comms menu, and then F10 for the ground crew, and then request launch.
Sorry, Stuka, I'm drunk. Not really, but
No worries. Oh, I'll be right back. Is this a good? Let me move. I'll move.
Was that English?
Nope.
Sorry, I can't figure out these fucking rudders, man. I'm not used to them yet. I'm still trying to use my fucking.
Oh, you got the rudders in?
I got the rudders. I'm trying to.
401 Hornet Ball 8.1.
Run away.
Oh my god.
Be prepared for wave off. Stuka does something crazy.
Hold on.
Remember, push your leg the way you want to go.
I know. It's I'm just still trying to use the thing on the throttle to rudder. Alright.
Port 10 initial.
Well, it worked for Hook. What the hell? Ground crew? Did they reply when you say request launch?
No.
Because they're not replying to me. Can you still hook up old style?
No. Are you waiting Cat 1, Stanley?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get Cat 2.
But, I did the request launch thing and they're not replying. And when I scoot up, they don't do anything.
Yeah, it's talking to me.
Yeah, he is already. Let's see if he does now. Maybe I need to.
Who's
Wings
is someone on final?
Yes, 410.
Okay, I'll wait for you.
Oh, there he goes. Now he's doing.
Oh well, maybe you weren't close enough.
I think it wasn't far enough.
Not far enough. Oh whoa!
Easy there, killer. Crazy man. Got a little crazy with the gas, and then I tried to transmit in Discord, so I had to move my hand off the throttle.
Someone red call the ball. I can't see you.
Nice that you can just drive forward until it locks you in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I just fucking full power that shit, and then it just stops.
Yeah, if you try to ease over that, you get stuck. You have to throttle up.
I just go full burner, man.
You're not getting stuck. You're just hitting like the launch bar itself,
Yeah,
and you have to drive.
but it's like 75% throttle to get over.
Oh, it's more than that. It's like 80 something.
Yeah.
And then the hold will lock you in.
Hornet ball 7.8.
411 at the initial.
You got 5,000 pounds of gas. Guess I probably should put some gas in.
Oh, look at that. I requested new tanks, and they didn't give me new tanks. See, they haven't fixed that yet.
Let's go straight into the bolter. Hook down this time.
They did. Okay. I think they did fix if you just throttle, or not throttle, if you want to fuel up and you increase your fuel to 100%, they'll fill the tanks as
Yeah, I set my fuel to 40, and then select the new tanks, which would put me at 8 to 9. But they didn't refill my tank.
No, you have to remove them and then rearm and then re.
Yeah, I took everything off. Oh, yeah, I didn't wait till. Yeah, okay. Stupid AI.
Effing game.
Effing game.
Fucking Carol Baskins.
Carol fucking baskets. Stupid bitch.
Fucking bitch.
Fucking bitch.
I still have yet to see that.
Are you? Oh.
Me either.
I wonder if
Same.
Trump You think Trump will pardon him?
I think I've seen enough of it just in the memes.
That's right. If you've seen the memes, you've seen the whole show.
Sorry, I
Except
watch a lot.
even more,
I can't
except
watch
even
it.
more cringy. When the dude caps himself, that was pretty fucking weird, wild.
I did see that video.
The dude's face was like, "What am I watching?"
I find that the turn to final really odd. Like, I feel like I end up being too far right quite consistently.
Yeah, it seems like you have to go really steep on that.
Well, more than I think I just need to have more distance and have a tighter bank angle. Because I usually do like 28 degrees, but maybe I just need to push it up to 30.
Also, if you guys are past the destroyer at the ass end, you're way long in the.
Yeah, that's like 1.5 or something, right?
It's at 1 mile exactly, so your rollout's exactly at 0.7. So at your 90, you should be looking right at the destroyer.
Yeah, aim at distance that I'm having problems with. It's just the spacing, left or right. I'm having to like really correct hard at the end, which isn't ideal.
I'm back.
Cruiser for the initial.
All right, who's at the top of the stack?
Oh, I don't know. I just said it. I don't think
407 is commencing. I believe you are at the top of the.
For 100 ball, 3.5. Oh, you did a full stop.
And Buzz, we fly the Marshall at
Say that again, bud?
we fly the Marshall at 250.
That's correct, yep.
All right, I'm in the bolter, so check your brake.
401 Hornet Ball 9.3. Question 7.3. That was much better. I like that.
in the break.
Stanley, you're 2 in line.
Do that. No visual. Who's in front of me? Oh, Bolter. Okay, I get you. I'll just extend.
No, you should be fine. Remember, don't change your pattern if someone's in front of you because they might bolter and you can still.
Yep. Fly your best pass every time. If they fuck up, that's their problem.
As long as the spacing isn't your fault.
Yeah.
All right,
Does it
406
really
established.
matter that
Angels 2.
does anti-skid do anything on the carrier? Like if you leave it on?
I don't know. Just know you're not supposed to have it.
I mean, I always turn it off, but I'm just wondering if it's like my ECM. I'm just doing it to do it.
You don't even have an ECM pod loaded.
I know, but I always turn it on. Don't ask why.
I do it as well, man.
I think anti-skid messes with steering at high.
Maybe.
100 ball, 3. I'm gonna bolter over because I was trying to move my eye flaws indicator. See, Stanley, that's why you don't change your pattern.
There you go. Cruiser for Hornet Ball 4.
We're 06 commencing.
So does anybody want the side panel for the wing throttle?
Not after your complaints about it.
No. I don't have. I just bought the wing. I don't have it yet.
Oh.
I had the throttle
407
tech.
initial.
It's the button.
Yeah, send him a picture. Like later, obviously.
Now.
No.
It's a standalone
now.
button panel that matches the Hornet for the most part.
That looks good. I just don't really want it personally.
Yeah, it's a standalone device, so I don't need it.
Why you eyeballing me, purple shirt?
Because you sexy.
Put some gas in this bitch. Let's go. Isn't that purple dude?
It is, yeah.
One in the break.
Give me some juice box.
Give me a juice box. That's right.
Whoever broke, I'll knock on that. It's okay, actually.
We're
Just whoever
supposed to be below 500 feet.
No, I just meant whoever broke right in front of me was in the bolter.
Oh, I thought you just took off.
I did. So that was my, that's why I'm...
401 Hornet ball, 2.8.
It was better to assume that I was taking
Gonna
off.
be a little floaty at that weight.
Oh, they just went to Cat 3. It looks like they're running away from Cat 3 now. They see Garcia.
Like, oh shit!
Ever run for your life? At least they're in step when they're running. I like it. Even the fucking Navy can march. Look at that.
406 in the initial.
Navy can't march. That's not right.
Okay, I'm stuck on the wire.
You ever watch a Navy do drill and ceremony? That shit will make you...
Green deck.
I saw the Royal Navy do the like those the guards, the Royal Guards, wear like the bearskin helmet and the hat and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And they like replaced them for a bit to like it was like some anniversary of the Royal Navy. It looked really fucked up. It was kind of funny to watch.
406 in the break.
Because the army dudes fucking nail it, obviously, like every day.
That's all they do, right?
No, they're infantry.
Well, at least the U.S. Army, your first year in the Army, all you do is fucking march. Like, literally, everywhere you go.
The guards, the ones you see at the palaces and stuff.
Yeah,
it's like,
guard.
Yeah, it's the household cavalry. It's the household, it's what's it called? The Guards Infantry Division or whatever. So, I mean, some of them, they'll all deploy. So they do like usually 3 rotations. They'll do like training, guarding, and then deployment. So like during Afghanistan and shit, they were all deployed permanently. Like they were all gone, dude. They would just do that rotation permanently.
407 Bolt.
So they get loads of bullshit, but actually, a lot of the guards regiments were like had one of the hardest like deployment schedules. They were fucked. And that was why the Navy and stuff were helping. They were just like they were constantly being fucking deployed, and they were like, by the way, better go defend that fucking palace, dude.
I just want to know what kind of training they order for not flinching and shit when people are trying to make them fucking.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be able to do it.
No, I wouldn't. Fuck that.
Don't flashing it.
Hook.
Ah, that's alright.
Where you been, dude?
God damn. It's been a minute.
Yeah, they have like a regiment from like they have like the Scots Guards, the Welsh Guards, Irish Guard. It's kind of cool. How far am I gonna get pulled back here? What the fuck?
Go 402.
You're high. Right for lineup.
Who parked on Cat 1?
Still good. And then I
Or
disconnect.
Cart 2.
406 on a ball.
You're right. Roger ball.
410 commencing.
On glide slope, looking good. Little power. That was going to be a 1 or 2 wire.
Yeah, that angle came out all weird.
407 Hornet ball 5.6.
406 ball.
You're high. Easy. Come left. Or correction, come right. Power. What is that, 1 wire? Yeah, 1 wire.
Alright, I'm going to start watching now, see where we're at. I'm actually going to go VR, it would be better. Fuck that, actually, it's cool in VR. Are you in the LSO platform as well, Garcia?
Yeah.
I like to think you're the dude on my right hand side with the, like, weird fucking stare. I was doing it earlier, and like I'm in LSO platform.
Definitely him.
Well, it just feels like, at least in VR, it feels like there's someone looking over my shoulder, and obviously there's someone else here as well talking, right? So it feels like that's
the idea.
Hmm?
I also put Keenan and the Sailor up on top of the bridge too, outside. Put the air boss up there.
Oh, did you place all these assets then?
Oh yeah, I placed most of them. Yeah.
What about the deck crew that actually run around? Did you place them or?
So I also placed a couple other items, but they don't look like they've spawned in on this server.
410 initial.
Do you want to take this one?
So we got 406.
406 Hornet ball 7 point.
Come on, Lise, you're the LSO.
Oh, right for lineup. One center line. Come right. Right for lineup.
Oh, settled.
410 on the break.
Settle for a 1 wire.
Sorry, man. I thought you said you were doing it. My bad.
So the coolest thing I'm going to do is stand up for the LSO position in VR.
Yeah, I did that earlier because my dad was looking at it, and I was like, this is fucking cool standing up here. It actually feels like, I like it. It's, before I had no fucking interest in being an LSO. Now, tempted. I know McGinnis put his name forward. He wants to do it.
Has he been doing any training?
He will be. He will be. He's going to do training with Keenan and Wirtz. I think it's nice to have someone in the squadron who's an LSO as well, because it means for CQs in the future and just all that kind of stuff, if there's problems and we can't do it as a unit wide, just squadron CQ is done.
That's awesome.
Yeah, got a beam down Hornet.
Approach initial.
I need to work out some way to stand and be able to talk on push to talk though.
Alright, I'll be right back.
410 Hornet Ball 6.0.
Roger ball.
That's
You're high.
cool.
Come left. On glide slope. On center line. Rifle lineup.
You know,
Walter Stanley.
I saw his little AOA indexer flashing, so he doesn't have set to feed.
Mm-mm. Just check the rifle lineup there. It seems like there's no wind. I'm guessing there's no wind. So the ship's going to appear to move a lot more, or feel like it's moving more, because it's all underway, right?
Okay.
You know, I didn't check the speed. That could be it too. It's probably going too slow.
It feels like it's. Let me check.
If anything, it feels kind of fast because you're right. It does seem to be moving off the screen. Well,
25 knots.
that's not bad.
Yeah, it's doing
No, that's
25.
what
Yeah, it's good. It's just because it's moving faster, it's going to feel like it's moving to the right substantially more.
further for Hornet Ball 9.
Roger ball. You're high? No, correction. Sorry, you're low.
I got him right down the center.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck was going on there. No. Easy with it.
Two wire. Or that's a three wire. Is it two wire or three wire? I can't tell. Three wire.
It's 3.
Nice. All right, guys, I got to dip for a little bit. If you're here in a half an hour or so, I'll be back. If not, we'll. Where'd Stuka go? Did he bounce?
Hard to tell as quiet as his mic is.
404 Hornet. 410 Hornet Ball 5.4.
I'll be back in 30 if you guys are still around. Oh, Stuka said he's having Discord issues.
Was there a 7 initial? For hookup pass.
my Discord just took a crap.
Yeah, Stuka's took a crap too, so. Moving to 254.
Checking in on 254.
Lima Charlie.
You're also Lima Charlie. Who else we got in here? Just me and you? .410 commencing. 410 initial. Zero the break. Hornet ball 5.0.
Over to the cat, and then follow the signals. Remember to salute, obviously. When you're coming into land, obviously everything's the same. When you want to take off again, you have to go through the comms menu and say like request launch, and then it runs all the guys to the right place.
Interesting. So a little more involved.
Yeah, you have to go through the full thing.
Hornet ball 4.6.
This carrier's still loading in for me. All I can see is C.
Now let me pick a slot in. Did it not update? Son of a fudge.
Did you download the Supercarrier?
I did the update. I probably did not download the carrier. You download the module.
It's pretty small. It didn't take long to download.
That was it.
The best thing about it is there's 16 spawn locations plus the 4 on the cats. So you can pretty much have the whole CSG on the deck. Most of it, at least.
Discord is back.
Yeah, boy.
Welcome back.
That was weird. I was like, man, it's quiet. And I looked over and it said it's trying to connect.
Oh. Also, there's the LSO platform, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I need to get that training scheduled now.
Well, it's going to be much better now. I actually really... This LSO platform's cool. I like it. Especially in VR. But it's still cool on monitor.
Yeah, it's just a view. I heard someone say it's a view in the carrier you get to.
Yeah, it's literally just F9 to go to the carrier, and then Alt F9 to go to the LSO platform.
You can use Alt F9 a couple times, and you'll get to the carrier eventually. It's good. It switches between the 3 carriers that we have up right now.
Refueling complete.
Alright, take 3.
We
Oh, sweet crew running around.
Yep.
Yeah, this thing already feels fucking huge.
And they're invincible.
Yeah.
Rearming complete.
Yeah, you can't run them over, but I really want the launch bubble. That's gonna be fucking fun, dude. So if you want to take a look at the LSO platform, it's F9 until you get to the George Washington, and then all F9.
Are the labels my setting?
Yes. No, it's just they're allowed. Any labels are allowed on the server. So it is your setting, but yeah, any are allowed. I think, unless it's enforced. You can turn them off, though, obviously.
Yeah, you can turn them off. Shift F10, I think, turns them all off.
Stickers on the downwind just now. G, if you want to check out the platcam. Or pardon me, the LSO platform. Did you get to it?
Track IR to my review, so F9 was pausing the.
Oh.
Passing waypoint 2 at 22,000.
Anyone in the stack?
It's supposed to be Alt F9?
Yep. F9
Left-
to go.
left.
F9 to go to the George Washington, and then Alt F9. Left Alt F9.
If you're already sitting on the George Washington, just Alt F9 twice work.
Okay, yeah, I was at right Alt F9. But I don't see any of the platform stuff. I'm standing on it, but there
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Okay, now I've loaded in.
You can witness a really bad approach here.
Oh, we're gonna have to practice.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
well. He's settling so hard. Holy
Yeah.
shit. He bolted.
It actually said foul. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
if
it's a
anyone.
foul deck.
Yeah, it was a foul pass, dude.
This is cool.
That was so fucking bad, dude.
Alright, let me get in my jet, see if this is gonna do anything for me.
Yeah.
Who was it?
Stuka.
Oh, man.
I mean, he settled. hard. But here's the thing, like where he landed, even though he settled super hard, was probably like would have been like a one wire in the Stennis. I mean, he hook skipped the one wire because he landed prior to, but I think he would have probably landed on the one wire in the Stennis.
Leaves, when do you get your tablet?
When? I should get it Friday, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, I got shipped early.
I got mine today.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh, you got one too?
Well, fuck, everybody else was talking about it. It's like, all right, might as well.
Can't be left
Did
out.
you get yours today, or you got it already?
No, I got it already. I got it today.
Let me know when you need help setting it up, because it's can be a pain in the butt.
Oh, shit.
I'll probably ask you on Friday when I get it.
You gotta buy the stack right now?
Negative. Just someone super wide. Oh, it's stuck again.
Not as bad as last time.
Maybe he's not drinking.
At least he's on no, super high though. But he's coming down through the glide slope and into one wire.
Maybe he's trying it with
back
the
real
ICO.
fast.
Man.
So it's too bad that it's got the indicators, the visuals for the hook touchdown and stuff. It's too bad it doesn't actually.
Yeah, show which they caught.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll come. I mean, like I say, supposedly it's going to get full integration in the sense of you should be able to actually press buttons and do things. The airboss position will also be great because it'll be up in the tower there, so you can actually look down at the deck and like see people taxiing around. And you're going to get the launch bubble as well, which should be cool. And be able to shoot people off. And I'm definitely going to shoot people into the water for fun.
Just before they're ready. Just launch. Like the tips are still going down.
Right. I haven't even throttled up yet. Just bite.
Just as the guys are running back, and the guy's like, "Okay, you're on me now."
Yeah.
Thunk.
What's up? I'm back.
Hey, bud.
Yeah, yeah.
Welcome
Alright, do
back.
you have to do anything for initial takeoff? Or
So
just taxi over?
So since it's the first time you're taking off, you don't have to do anything. Just taxi over to the cat and follow his instructions. You can't just taxi over to the cat and hook up the way you used to. You have to actually follow the instructions of the launch officer, dude.
That's useful.
Here, I'll move up to
Yeah,
one.
he'll guide you. He'll guide you pretty effectively. If you go slowly enough, he will guide you very much on point.
And the guy standing over the catapult itself is the one you gotta watch.
Yeah, the yellow shirt there.
Alright, is anybody up in the air right now?
I think Bavaro is. No, he landed.
Pauses. I'm up.
Others, yeah.
Okay, I'll stand by for one of the front cats. Bow cats instead of the waist.
So the process is like he'll give you a symbol to line up, then he'll give you like the arm stretched out for wings unfold. He'll then get you taxi on up. He'll then give you the launch bar extend. Then you have to drive forward, and it takes a lot of throttle to get there. But you can't use too much throttle; it'll always stop you. So you can gun it if you want to. It's not a big deal. Just and drive over the shuttle. Then he'll ask you to raise the launch bar. He'll run out the way. he'll give you the signal for power up. You power up, and then you salute.
There's some nice screenshots out here.
We're thinking our policy might well be that when he's giving you like the the power ups signal, you just go to mill, and then when he actually points to shoot you down the deck, then you can go to burners.
410 initial.
Not bad.
Or you can do it whenever, but just save a bit of fuel if you sit on burners on the cap. You launching there, 407?
Yeah, I was gonna see if the Guinness actually got any calls from his
Calls from his what, sorry?
from his marshal.
406 is established Angels 2.
Not marshal, from his yellow shirt.
Oh.
410 on the break.
Hey there, Bavar, do you want to hook up?
I need to watch something real quick. I got an eye on this eBay thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I got a minute, so let's watch this pattern.
5 minutes. What's the deck crew wasn't cooperate?
Then yeah, just follow the yellow shirt there, Magnus.
Okay, I guess I'm not gonna watch the pattern.
You can do what you want, man.
You don't want to watch this pattern anyway.
He tells you the first thing he tells you to do is wing spread. Like I say, if you follow him, he'll get you pretty dead on. So let's just go straight.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, that's cool watching the guys run around.
So that's your launch bar. Yeah, it's cool.
Hornet ball 5.5.
All right, 406 commencing.
Yeah, 405 airborne. Okay, yep, that was cool.
Right? It's going to be great for teaching the VT3 guys. Not that I really want to do that, but the LSO platform and stuff will make it so much. And honestly, the size of the deck is so much easier to land now.
So we're gonna start the back in my day jokes.
Yeah, of course. We'll give it a week, though. I'm going to grab some food. I'll be back in just a minute.
Alright. Kick out and head towards the initial.
407 established Angels 2. That's cool. They got the comms correct.
Fuck. Never mind.
It just did that one for me.
I just got outbid at 3 seconds left. I hate when they do that fucking shit.
Yep. 406 at the initial.
It's been a while since I've done a case one.
All right, I'm back in.
Anybody know the iOS channel?
11, I believe.
5.
Okay.
Right, fuck, it's the... Yeah, 5.
There it goes. Yeah, turn it on to 11. I got needles, but 5 is actually giving me needles on the HUD.
Yeah, 11's the, like the quick start mission.
.406 in the break.
Three-wire, okay pass incoming.
Who's at the initial?
I am 5 miles from the initial.
Okay, cool. I'll follow you in. Go ahead.
All right. Oh, I can see the lineup light. That's cool. .405 at the initial.
Did you call them? The AI?
I said to see you at 10, and they gave me the signal as Charlie.
Cool.
406 Hornet Ball 7.7.
Well, wait for
One initial.
Marshall
Left.
410. Marky Mom Street 0 447. Angels 1. State 4.8.
On center line. Wait for lineup. Low
405
power.
in the break.
407 commencing.
See you at 10.
Trap 4-wire. No. 2-wire.
You are.
Yeah, not too bad there, but just check your lineup. You got more leeway nowadays, though.
Yeah, I just got to get used to that visual.
State 4.7.
But y'all were wrong. That was a solid.
Break.
Little wide on the break.
There
Wait, was that
passed. Sorry.
okay pass, right?
No. Fair.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, 1.5. I'm okay.
Do I go to 103 now?
The reason I asked McGinnis is because your fuel state and everything's on the board here.
Okay, yeah.
5.5 roughly.
Hey, Lees, you got me in the pattern.
Yeah, I see it in the fucking pattern.
Does it actually show me in the LSO station?
No.
Oh, that's what I want to know.
Got a bogey on the SA page. I know that much.
Someone's long in the groove. Someone's really long in the groove.
Nobody's in the groove. It's because someone commenced and is approaching initial. 10-mile groove. That's a little far.
Aren't you supposed to wait 6 seconds then turn?
No.
I thought it was 600 seconds.
Oh, there's the ball. I forgot to turn that off.
You can't.
Thanks, I hate it.
3/4 mile, call the ball.
Where's your 500 ball? 5.3.
I got the
Yeah.
I-floor.
Come left. On center line. Little power.
I got the LSO station. Just waved me off.
3-wire though.
Tower, Roger. BRC 125. St. Louis, Charlotte. 410.
Didn't call the fucking ball, bro.
That was interesting. And I'm stuck on the damn hook.
All right, stay on the hook.
Collision incoming.
You can call the ball. Oh my god, that thing's so slow, dude.
Do it.
410 Hornet ball 4.3.
Where'd you go? You're high. Work it down. You're on center line. Keep working it down. Power.
410.
Drop one more.
Oh, the whole CSG is not going to qualify.
Supercarrier comes out. Okay, we're qualifications. Let's go.
Bro, fuck.
What's up?
One in the break.
Two guard milk on the ball.
All automated.
Fuck that, dude. Two guard milk on the ball.
420 ball, 8.9.
Measurable. Little power.
You just killed all the deck crew.
3-wire.
Fuck them.
Man, this
That was good, dude.
That's cool.
You're a little. I mean, you're right for lineup, but your approach glide slope was decent, yeah.
And then, look, Garcia, stop it.
Chasing them around, dude.
No, I'm gonna park at the LSO station. Leave me alone.
One pushes plane overboard, dude.
It wasn't bad for using Vomit IR.
What's that?
Vomit IR, that's one. Look, there he goes.
Oh, my tail's out.
He's gone. Vomit IR, it's what my what track IR is now.
LSO station is popping smoke.
Crashed a P-51 into it.
Cruiser
Did not.
Hornet Ball 4.6.
Roger ball. Come left. Approaching center line.
Fours or 5 airborne.
Trap 2 wire. It was good. Just be careful with your lineup. That was practice, obviously, but
Yeah.
Took like
Yeah, it was
45
kinda-
minutes to fly over here too. Damn it.
well, I mean, it's a bigger deck. How'd you manage to crash?
What you say?
I said it's a bigger deck. How'd you manage to crash into nothing, dude?
I am freaking out in DCS, man.
Yeah, okay. That's excuse.
Effing game.
Yeah, I think it was a little steep on my bank angle coming around.
Mm-hmm. I've noticed I'm doing exactly the same, man. And then obviously kills your lift, right?
Right.
Or
Well,
generates too much
my-
on it too.
Yeah, my
All right,
angle
I'm gonna
was
work with Simpson to get my high max unfucked.
We got a good 3 weeks to get our case ones nailed, so we should be fine.
Shit, we're gold.
I didn't say you though.
I can move where that ball pops up at. It's right where I'm trying to watch the carrier. Just gets in the way of it.
Yeah, you can move it if you click on it and drag it.
Okay.
But obviously, the only time you have the opportunity to do that is when you're on the fucking flying the ball, dude. But there's no keybind to remove it currently, apparently. But that will come, obviously. I'm just kidding. So you'll fucking nail it, dude. Just a little bit of practice for everyone.
Thanks, boss.
You're welcome. I've not seen anything egregious today, to be honest. A little bit of practice for everybody, and it'll be fine.
bit of settling, but I think that's been the worst.
Yeah, we've not done it in a while, and it's a new carrier with a different approach angle and different sight picture. So
Yeah, for not having done shit for so long. I'm surprised we have planted it in the boat.
case 3 is a weird one. The sight pattern is like weird. But I was saying again, this week we'll practice case 1s. Next week we will do a little bit of case 3s, and the following week we'll do whatever we need to actually do for practice for the CQ, which will be on the Saturday at that point.
Oh yeah. This Sunday and probably next Sunday I'm gonna be practicing my ass off on this.
On Saturday this week, if for those who are there, we're going to be doing JDAM practice because the T-pod's been updated and the JDAMs have been updated.
Sweet.
Copy.
Just fill you in. I mean, I'd say take a T-pod and just have a look. There's now a lot more symbology. So there's a roll indicator on the T-pod itself.
405 at the initial.
There's like a roll indicator there that shows bank angle, etc. It also has the fall line for your release for weapons on the T-pod itself. So you don't really have to look up at the HUD at all. Displays airspeed, everything. Everything that has on the HUD you need is on the T-pod screen itself. So you don't have to really look up other than to stop crashing. Only downside... What?
I was gonna say, so that's a precursor to the D model, right?
No.
Backseater.
Yeah. Well, the only other thing that's missing, there's a few other functions in there. There's a grayscale, and there's also the automatic, is it ADF or something like that? It pretty much just changes the gain, AGF I think it is, automatic gain function or something like that. It changes the gain, depending on the heat source. So even the smoke should no longer technically wash out your entire fucking screen. There's also the freeze button, which is kind of niche but cool. It just freezes the image. So if it's only a fleeting image you have, you just press freeze and it saves it so you can actually have a look. And then it still moves around and tracks and everything, but you can press freeze. You can also minimize the reticle into just a square, which is what you see a lot of the time in like actual footage of them recording. Only thing it's really missing is the biggest feature, which is coordinates, which sucks. There's also a lot more features coming not next week, but the week following. JDAM now has auto mode, auto loft. So I dropped a bomb earlier at like 18 miles or something. So you can throw a JDAM pretty far now. It also has the fall line, the same as your GBU 12.
Yeah, hopefully we get the air-to-air mode short next week or something, or not next week, but the week after. That'd be cool.
You can tell that they've been working on it because there's features there. Like when you turn it to air-to-air mode, it goes to air-to-air mode. There's just nothing there. Well, that's not true. Air-to-air mode's in the T-Pod. It's just the only way to control it is currently there's a button in the top right which is like what sensor do you want to slave to, and you can slave to TDC, and that's it. You can't select radar. 2-quart mile color ball.
405, hornet ball 4.0.
Right for lineup. Trap through wire.
I think that's the best approach I saw.
That was good.
No grid from the LSO, and he told me 4-wire.
Oh, it was a
Yep,
4-wire. I can't really see. Yeah, it's 4-wire. It was good though.
He was telling me power the whole time.
Yeah, I'm
Bubbled
trolling.
up a little bit at the end.
So yeah, there's new shit coming. Like I was saying, my plan is to have us squared away on case recoveries in the next 3 weeks, case recoveries, and make sure we're up to speed on JDAM employment, both PP and at TOO, as well as SLAM.
Wait, do we have Slam?
No, but it's coming in 2 weeks. Unironically, 2 weeks. So the features they announced that are not in this patch are being held for 2 weeks for third parties. That includes air-to-ground radar. It includes air-to-air mode on the T-Pod, a few other T-Pod functions, as well as SLAM. So apparently they're finished. They just can't implement it right now because it would fuck up some stuff with third parties. Obviously, to learn SLAM, we're going to have to learn air-to-ground radar as well. So that's why it's going to be a big talk. Although we're only getting limited modes initially.
Was it the elevators function?
For AI, they do, yeah. Not for players.
Marshall,
F game.
410. Marking mobs.
Well, you wouldn't be driving down there anyway,
Angels 1.
or driving
Oh,
up
yeah.
from there. What's that?
I would.
I just mean in reality, like, the aircraft is just down there for maintenance and storage. They bring them up. If you're, as a pilot, you always walk up onto the deck to get to your plane.
Yeah, true. But Tom Cruise, I don't think did though.
Yeah, maybe not.
He rode the elevator up though.
410.
Oh my.
I'm just here for the Stuka giggles.
See that? Yeah.
See you at 10.
Update state, switch town.
410. State 7.3.
Oh, yep, there you are on the LSO platform.
What's that?
Oh, I got 410 on the LSO.
Yeah.
Grid.
So that's as soon as I did the see you at 10, I believe.
Tower 410. Overhead Angels 1. State 7.2.
Well, Hawes, we're not all watching, so don't feel any pressure.
No pressure.
410.
Dude, that was that meme. I realized as soon as I saw the videos, like everybody's going to be sitting on the LSO platform watching all the landings.
Yep.
Break.
So I should have that 10-minute delay thing fixed on crit, just FYI.
Sweet.
I wonder if any of these deck, like crew deck faces, are any of the ED guys.
Gotta find wags.
Well, there's no wheelchairs.
Oh,
Sorry.
Damn.
I apologize.
Someone quote Big Ben.
He didn't even hesitate for that.
It's almost as bad as the Canadian pilot joke.
That one was a bit. Fuck it.
Here's someone the other day. This is terrible. It says, when you're public affairs, we don't mean eject yourself into their houses.
Wow.
That's dark.
It's pretty fucked.
And now I feel bad.
There we go.
Hornet ball 6.8.
Roger ball. You're high. I'm glad so. Little right for lineup.
Nice.
It's good.
3.
Trap 3 wire. Good pass.
Thank you.
Little right for lineup. But it was. You can see if you look if you F2 yourself, you can kind of see how you're orientated. So just make sure you get yourself a bit further off to the right. But it was fine. It was absolutely fine. So yeah, just lead the movement of the ship a little more. Obviously, it's moving as much as it ever will, 25 knots.
in my chair because I've been in it literally all day. So.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what? One more pass. Anybody airborne right now?
Does not look like it.
Somebody's hooked up to Cat 1. I don't know who that is.
Yep, pass.
Okay, I'm gonna try a waste cat shot.
Hey, getting on there, Stuka.
I jumped off. I'm trying to see if I can fix my track IR. Just don't have time to fucking fix it anymore.
How'd you get on with your eBay?
Oh, I lost it. I lost at the very last second. They outbid me by $1.
Fuck's sake.
It's probably for the better.
Dude, seeing the wires like sitting right above the deck on the braces is awesome.
Just a reminder, I'm going to put the old map back up on this server.
Even on Saturday so there's gonna be a stress test on Saturday where we're gonna get everyone to load into an aircraft on the Supercarrier. Even Rios with their own aircraft, etc., just to see how we do with max loading it.
Yeah, where it breaks.
Not necessarily going to test flying around, just loading up on the deck and see what happens. After that, we'll hop off onto Crystal or something and just test some JDAMs. Get used to it. Depending on the time, we might not use the carrier. Ideally, we will, though. A simultaneous launch, boys. That's pretty cool. Or close to. What did you say, Stuka? Cut you off, bud.
No, I think it was me. I was going to say the LSO camera looks like it's just right down Cat 3.
Yeah.
Who was it that launched off of Cat 1?
It's Casper.
Lassiter.
Okay.
Unless you're talking about just launched a second ago.
Nope, there's someone forming up kind of behind me, so.
Yeah, that's me. I was going sneaky.
Alright, coming right to, bring around back to the initial.
407 initial.
These new destroyers look fucking great.
Marshall 405. Marking maps 14148. Angels 0.5. State 30.
break.
Scattered clouds at above 10,000. Altimeter is 29093. Case 1 recovery expected BRC 127. Report see me at 10.
40 copy. See you at 10.
I will say one thing: standing on this LSO platform has given me a wicked.
Already cut off on that one, I think.
Standing on the LSO platform has given me a bad headache.
Oh, that sucks.
You VR or?
Yeah, I'm in VR. I was looking at it earlier today through non-VR, and it didn't bother. I think like looking at the back end of the boat and seeing the wake, like in your peripheral vision,
Yep.
it's kind of fucking me up.
All right, Casper, we're doing this as a 2-ship.
Sure. Even though they didn't include me on the call there.
Yeah, you have to call them separately.
So when we're doing this, we won't use AI comms at all. You can check in though, but besides that, we'll just ignore them because otherwise they'll get on your it'll get conflicting when there's someone talking to you.
State 6.0.
Check-in's fine though.
410. Letters weather.
Chicken's fine.
10
No chicken.
Scattered clouds.
410. See you at 10.
407 Marshall Ball 6.4.
BRC 127. Report see me at 10.
So then you playing a Marshall? What's that?
410.
Come left ever so slightly. On center line on.
All right, and coming right for BRC.
Right for lineup.
Three. It was almost picture perfect.
Didn't come right for lineup.
Yeah, I
No grade.
drifted too far.
Fuck them.
I wouldn't say it was no grade, but probably. Yeah, it might be no grade actually. Wouldn't go as far as saying a cut pass, but it was all good though. But just make sure to respond to LSO calls. Even if they're wrong, you can share them later.
Tighten this turn up just a little bit. A little more.
One's got good hook.
And come a little. Overshot that just a little bit. Coming left. And 405, 410 at the initial.
Tower 40 copy. Overhead Angels 1. State 2.7.
40 Tower, Roger. BRC 127. Signal is Charlie.
40 copy.
Formation looks good.
That is sexy. And one's in the break.
Two's in a break.
But just make sure to leave it 14 seconds before you break. I think you're going to be too close.
Forgot about that.
Is it 14? I thought it was 10.
See, I've heard conflicting numbers. It's definitely not 10. I've read 12, heard 17.
Okay. Definitely not 10.
Yeah, 10's never going to cut it for you. You're always going to be too close. So I just cut the difference and said 14.
Yeah, well, that worked.
I'll have a read and see if I can find that again. For the Hornet specifically, I'm pretty sure it's like 14-ish, something like that. It'll be fine. Might have been 10 though. As in, might have told you 10 in the past.
Yeah, I remember 10.
It's too close though. It doesn't work.
Yeah, you always seem to have to extend the downwind a little bit.
Well, the thing is, like, you're then at risk of the person in front of you extending a little bit and it causing problems.
Yep.
And people have a
Yep.
even
I'm
if I
not
drill it
saying
in,
right. I'm just saying that's what it.
Yeah. Even if I drill into, oh, you guys do not belong. We're not the only squadron. So if you're coming in behind some 103 or 154 guys and they extend longer, then it's just a nightmare for you.
Oh, gee, you were low, dude, on gas.
Roger 5, Hornet Ball 2.3.
Roger ball, come left. Approaching center line, on center line. Little right for lineup.
Holy shit, my power's all over the place.
410 Hornet Ball 5.
Trap 2R. Roger ball.
That's 3.
Come left.
3.
Approaching center line. On center line. Drift through, right for lineup. Discard. Trap 1 more.
That's a
So
big
you can
wheel.
tell the carrier's been broke a while.
Well, and this one's completely different, though. I mean, well, I don't want to say completely different, but it's definitely different.
It's a lot further from the round down to the wires.
Yeah.
Also, I don't feel like we get the weird, as much of as weird ground effect that you got with the Stennis. So it feels kind of alien.
Yep. It looks like the on the LSO station. It looks like 170 feet to wire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're aiming for what, 230? 230 feet?
Yeah.
For the hook, obviously.
All right, guys.
The landing
I gotta get
definitely
out of here.
feels different too.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here too.
I was about to get out of here and decided one.
Yeah, as soon as I opened up Discord, my track IR started fucking up again, which is just great news.
Mm,
So I wonder if it has something to do with this.
surprised.
And you wouldn't be surprised.
I would be surprised.
All right. Well, I'll catch you guys on Friday. Let's see.
Yep.
Later.
See you guys.
See you guys.